Whenever a company sets out to hire a software engineer, one specific question almost always dictates the search. How many years of experience does the candidate have? For decades, recruitment teams have relied on this metric for a very practical reason. Measuring a candidate by the duration of their career provides a simple, easily quantifiable way to sort through massive stacks of resumes. But the technology sector does not operate on a static timeline. New programming languages, highly distributed cloud platforms, and complex AI frameworks are continuously reshaping how software is built. Using a rigid, time-based filter in an environment that evolves this quickly creates systemic bottlenecks. Searching for arbitrary tenures leaves engineering teams short-handed, while projects stall and recruitment costs steadily climb. By setting hard boundaries based exclusively on time, organizations systematically filter out professionals who possess the exact modern skills they desperately need. The default recruitment standard for building the future is actively working against it. The industry is measuring the passage of time rather than evaluating a candidate's actual ability to create value. Consider a thought experiment involving two hypothetical software engineers. On paper, both candidates boast exactly 10 years of professional experience. This diagram maps their career paths. The top track represents the first engineer, actively tackling new challenges, designing cloud-native architectures, and integrating AI. The bottom track charts the second engineer, spending those same 10 years isolated from innovation, repeating identical routine tasks. To an automated resume scanner checking for tenure, these two engineers look identical. But they highlight a critical distinction. Experience only answers a historical question. How long has someone been employed? Expertise answers a forward-looking question. What can this professional actually accomplish for your business? 10 years of experience can mean a decade of continuous, compounding growth, or it can simply mean 1 year of experience repeated 10 times over. Relying on the traditional timeline metric actively disqualifies candidates who took nonlinear career paths to achieve that compounding growth. This blind spot filters out the startup veteran, the open source contributor, and the self-taught developer who has already mastered the exact systems you need to build. Looking at this chart, we can see the direct economic penalty of what we call experience bias. While an organization waits months to find a candidate who perfectly matches an arbitrary tenure requirement, recruitment costs and lost productivity surge along this rising red line. Product launches slip further down the schedule, placing immense pressure on existing engineering teams. Meanwhile, competitors who bypass strict tenure requirements to evaluate demonstrated capability identify exceptional talent quickly. They staff their teams faster and bring innovative products to market sooner. Treating years of experience as a safety measure actually functions as a hidden tax. It drains capital, delays innovation, and hands market share directly to faster, more adaptable rivals. Fixing this inefficiency requires abandoning the habit of counting a candidate's years, and instead building a systematic way to validate their actual capabilities. Expert on Hire applies a different methodology. As this flowchart shows, the framework starts with your business requirement, mapping directly to the skills and capabilities needed. From there, the candidate undergoes rigorous technical validation. Finally, AI-assisted matching and structured assessments deliver a verified technical expert. This structured approach significantly reduces hiring risk. Organizations improve the quality of their technical decisions and build resilient engineering teams equipped for long-term success. The ability to solve difficult problems, actively mentor peers, and design reliable software cannot be quantified by the amount of time someone has occupied a desk. In a technology landscape that evolves by the day, true engineering excellence is never measured in years. It is measured strictly by impact.